Good morning, everywhere. It's a great Monday morning, and I'm coming to you live from my back porch. And hope you're starting your week out well. Um, a week full of gratitude, and I have a busy week, and so I'm a little late getting on my live. So y'all may not be looking for me, but I'm here. And it is a great morning, and my husband's going in. This live stuff scares him. So, um, my big dog's not out here, but my little one is. My little one's out here hanging out with me. Hello, Kristen. How are you this morning? Oh my. Well, here's the debut. He don't know what to do. So, got? What are you up to today? I got my cup you made. Look, I'm doing good. See, this part of it is about gone. How long have I had this cup? I'm the boss. Hey, Kimberly. Not much, just the usual. Yeah, you need to make me a new cup with my new logo. Yeah, I might want to change that to God's the boss. 'Cause I'm not the boss. God's the boss, right? Isn't that right? How are you doing, Kimberly? You doing okay? I'm getting a mammogram this afternoon. Oh, is it routine or is it something that they're suspicious about something? I sat outside because yesterday the weather was nice, but the mosquitoes were not. Even the mosquito stuff didn't work very well. So it's supposed to be really nice today, 83 degrees. Routine, that's good. That's good. Yeah, got to keep up with that routine stuff. And hi, Cheryl. How's work today? This morning. So I been trying to make a long form video, and friend of my husband was hanging out over here this weekend, and we were cooking and stuff. I didn't get a long form video made. Don't know if I can get to that this morning. Good morning, y'all. Kristen, yes, our y'all. Uh, yeah, Cheryl said our IT guys here no internet, so you're on your phone. Does that shut your work down, Cheryl? Uh, in my corporate job, I didn't have internet or my computer wasn't working, and it's pretty much shut me down. You know, of being in my office. So, uh, Kristen's laughing. Yeah, we were telling stories. Some of them's our camping stories. So, laughing, telling stories. That's what we do best, isn't it, Kristen? And so, but cooked some good food. I made cowboy caviar. Never made it before, and what it is it's kind of a beans. It has black eyed peas and black beans, corn, tomatoes, jalapeno, red onion, bell pepper. Yeah, well, it is good times, good stories. Cheryl said, I'm just here sitting pretty. Oh, can't work. Just answer the phone. Hello, James. Welcome in. Where are you from, James? That's a great name. My grandson's name is James. So Cheryl said, "Oh, I love that recipe. Yeah, I made it with all healthy stuff and I'm doing Scary Stuff Afraid. It's Feral Summer 2026. I need some ideas what to do next, please. I saw your one video. Very good. Yeah. Scary Stuff Afraid. Doing it. Yeah. Feel the fear and do it anyway. It's kind of a motto of mine. But yeah, that cowboy caviar was so good. We had fajitas and that, and I made guacamole. Man, that's a lot of work chopping stuff up. But now we have leftovers, so it'll be good. Good, good, good. I'm not, I choke about having a domestic slip when I cook like that. Kristen said, I need to go watch videos on everyone's pages. Yes, you do. You do, you do. Um, Kimberly put out a video last week. I haven't watched, Cheryl did on her other channel, um, a senior workout. Kind of interested to watch that. And so, yeah, there's some content that I caught up on some. I keep up with Tracy, um, and I can't remember. She changed her channel name, something Tracy with an IE. And what's morning? It's my night. Yes, I said hello everywhere. Well, good evening or good night. So English, please. Yeah, that's not even not English. Those are just letters that mean something. Um, but yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I guess that's, oh, videos. Watching people's videos. Grandma, you are so cute. Thank you, Mr. Putri. So, Mama America, James, correct? Don't get it, Kimberly. Anyway, thank you. I am a grandma. Jeremiah, are you Donald Trump's sister? I am not. And so, just watching different videos. How old is grandma? Well, I'm definitely a grandma. I'm 72 years old. Hey, Miss M, how are you doing? Oh, psst. It says, hello, Ma, how are you? I said how old I was. And so I was on Boomer's Live last night and he invited me on, and we had so much fun. There's certain people that just, you know, get me into rare form, and like um, Mrs. G says, I get sassy. All right, JX, you're drinking cherry Pepsi, and okay, I told you I'm 72. Alabama and America. That's my guess at what James said. Oh, okay, that's all right. 72, yes, and proud of it. I've earned every year I've lived. But I'm out here and the weather's nice listening to the birds. I have lots of birds. It's kind of dark. Maybe I need to turn around. But the sun's coming out. See it? There's the sun. And Jimmy said, welcome in, Jimmy. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I agree, Jimmy. So, how many degrees is it? Let's see. Currently, it is 74 degrees, and it is only supposed to be about 86 today, which I'm in Texas, and it gets hot here. And so that's cool. Stay healthy, Grandma. I'm going to. Hey, I see. I just said Mrs. G, and there she is. What's up, Mrs. G? What you doing this morning? You working? Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Are you back from Kentucky already? Are you driving? Or is it Roger? Oh, I have a bunch of questions. Mrs. G said hi to everyone in the chat. Um, JX is, it's 25 in the UK. So is that Celsius, JX? Oh, you're back, Catherine. Good. I'm glad you had a safe trip. So, um, 25 is in the 80s, right? I have a friend that lives in Canada. We're all time going back and forth. She's Celsius, I'm Fahrenheit. So, um, yes, okay, yeah. And but it's gonna be a nice day. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It's kind of there's some clouds back there, but they're not rain clouds. They're those fluffy clouds, God clouds I call them, fluffy fluffies. And but things been going really well. Had a good week last week, so grateful for a lot of things. Real grateful. So, what are y'all grateful for? I mean, Julie's not doing her gratitude and intention, so I can do it for her. I have children. I do. JX have two boys. They're grown, probably older than you. Um, so, um, yeah, real grateful. I'm just grateful. Yeah, today had a, like I said, a great weekend and good food, good company, and really enjoyed it. So, see, I told you you would know. She said, I'm grateful for Arkansas. I think we will stay here. See? Hey, Rick. How are you? Virginia. Oh, my weekend was great. I was just talking about grateful. Grateful for good food, good friends, hanging out, sit out in the backyard. And mosquitoes, I got mosquito bites all over me. So, but that's, um, even though we had our little mosquito things going and I don't know, they got to me. Um, Probably I moved and sat in a lawn chair over here, and that's probably when they got me because they bit me over here. And so it is. It's nice and green. We had all that rain, and then it rained again. Was it Saturday morning? Yesterday morning? I don't know. Just a quick morning shower and then left. So um, Kimberly's asking Catherine, are y'all in the Ozarks? So Mrs. G said, yes, I'm working, Rhonda, but I peeped at the YouTube app and saw that you were live. So you know I had to swing by and support you, my friend. Thank you, Mrs. G, because I had just talked about you calling me sassy. And there you were. People talk about that. They'll talk about someone and then they'll pop on here. Let's see if we can bring somebody in. How about Dr. Ninja Turtle? Let's see if we can get Dr. Ninja Turtle. Catherine said, Kimberly, we are moved here from Texas in 2022. Yes. Um, I don't have very many mods. JX, Rick's retirement said, watched way too much sports, football, soccer, hockey, and basketball. Worked at the bookstore yesterday, attended a book discussion, and worked in my garden. So, yeah, that's a busy weekend. Um, and so watching sports. My husband and his friend watched the fights last night on the Missouri side. That's where we go. Kimberly is about 40 minutes from where Catherine lives, where we go camping, where I'm going in September. My son's getting married. And I plan on meeting her and Roger. Yay! Looking forward to that. Mrs. G said, yep, seems to work all the time. So I am manifesting. I'm bringing in Dr. Ninja Turtle. Oh, Catherine said, yes, Kimberly, it's cheaper in Missouri. Yeah, you got to get out of Walmartville. Hey, Parker Romer, Pack Romer. Hey, welcome in. Catherine said, we can't wait. I know we're going to have, so y'all could come up, hang out at the river, bring your fishing poles. Cheryl said, sorry, missed last few minutes. Someone was at my desk. Yeah. Okay. So they watched the fight and I got on YouTube and what's up, Boomer? Phil, he was live. So I got on his live and he was had people coming up there. So the last part of it, he asked me if I wanted to come up there. Man, that was a free for all. Sassy. Yeah, it was something. Pack Rummer saying blessings to Cheryl. So, but Phil and I are going to do a collab on the emotional connection to hanging on to stuff. That stuff we collect or we get from our parents and stuff, we get this emotional attachment to it and we can't let go of it. And so we're going to talk about that. We talked about that a little bit. We talked about a whole bunch of other stuff. Rick said, great topic. It is because, it's like uh, there's certain things that my kids are going to have to deal with because I just cannot let go of them. Uh, there's one thing that was my grandmother's. I'm not going to. Um, Catherine said, I feel like I missed so much just being gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We went and picked up Hazel this morning. We missed her so much. I bet you did. I always miss my dogs. My in laws keep mine. Cheryl said, hello, Pat Rummer, Mrs. G, Catherine, Rick, Kimberly, and all. So they're saying back to Cheryl. Spouse Kimberly said, I'm a mentalist since 2008. I am a maximalist. I just, I mean, yours, mine, and ours. I've had my stuff. He had his stuff, and then I've inherited my parents' stuff, and then, I sold some commercial property. There was some stuff from that, and then I closed my salon. There was stuff from that. I have stuff. My garage, my half is full, and I just got to get out there and go through it. I have done quite a bit, and I have gotten rid of quite a bit, but it comes down to, I was telling Phil, I had this antique hair stuff that was my grandmother's, like antique stuff. I have a blow dryer. I told you, there he is. Mrs. G, look who's here. Dr. Ninja Turtle. I was telling them, you talk about somebody and they come in. So I picked, okay, we'll pick a YouTuber, then I'm going to manifest them in my live. And I picked you, Daryl, and there you are. Isn't that just phenomenal the way that works? I love it. Catherine's asking you, Mrs. G, are you behaving? Does Mrs. G ever behave? I guess in church. Do you behave in church? Gina, do you behave in church? Except the kitchen equipment. I need all of that. So, uh, you need all that stuff. Yeah, I got that stuff too. And then Catherine saying hello to Daryl. Uh, Mrs. G, I'm not singing Friday, Fluffy Diva, pressuring me. Ninja's saying good morning, Catherine. And Mrs. G saying hello to Catherine and Doc Ninja, Pack Rummer. Got my handle in there with blessings. Thank you, Pack. Thanks for stopping by. Dr. Ninja Turtle saying hello to Mrs. G. Mrs. G, I'm always behaving, Catherine. Mm. Ninja says, I'm happy here to be supporting. Catherine said, Mrs. G, that's debatable. I agree, Catherine. Tristan said, I enjoy listening to y'all. Oh, Mrs. G, fire with the. All right, let's see if we can do this again. How about we manifest Tracy with an IE coming in? Come on, Tracy. She lives in California, so it would be 7 o'clock there. That's pretty early. That's a stretch. Tracy from California with an IE. So my dog's barking at the other dog that's in the house. I'm either going to have to let one in or one out. What do y'all vote for? The one out? Let's see if we can get the big dog out and she can make a debut. Come on, Donna. Here she is. Yep. There's the big dog. Or how about Pam? Pam, from Pam's Human Stories. We could manifest her in here. Yep. It's nice and cool and fluffy. Fluffy. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. G, about my blouse. Rick's retirement. Time for brunch. Have a great day, all. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock there where you are. Enjoy your day, Ricks. Thanks for stopping by. Mrs. G, haven't seen Miss Debbie Sue this morning. Okay, that's another one. Debbie Sue, Pam, and Tracy with an IE. I must get ready to go to my appointment now. Y'all have fun. Blessings all around. Thanks for stopping by, Kimberly. Hope everything goes well. That's a torture follow up. Yeah, everyone, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all stopping by. You know, my good morning everywhere coffee chats. Catherine said, I'm sorry, I have physical therapy at 11:15. Got to go get ready. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Catherine. Hope that goes well. So, um, yeah. And I laugh about that. People will talk about someone, and then the next thing you know, they're there in the lives. I'm just going to manifest everyone. That's right, Kristen. That's right. I'm not going to see you later. I know you're busy, busy. Busy, busy. Keeps you out of trouble, doesn't it? You keeping your mother in line. Oh, Kristen's working for her mother. It's like, okay. Oh, yeah, that manifesting. What is it Mrs. G says? Call those things that are not as though they are or whatever. So I'm calling those people that aren't here. I'm calling them in. See, Pam and Tracy and Debbie Sue. Miss Debbie Sue. So she started her Southern Whispers at Night. Is that on Sunday nights? She puts that up. I have to go check. I enjoyed the last one she did last week. Christian said, yes, you will. I'm coming today. Good. I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. So, anyway, we'll have to see if we can plan a live together. I won't be here Friday morning because I will be um, getting ready to pull out or already pulled out. I'm going to my hometown, which is 73 miles north of here, and on Friday to my brother and sister-in-laws. And we're staying Friday night and Saturday night. And Saturday evening, we're going to my school reunion. So Mrs. G said, what? Sunday nights, I love Debbie's stories. Yes. So she put one out last night. I'll have to look. Pack Romer said, Mrs. G, blessings. Christian said, I know, I have to get out. You do have to get out. Cheryl said, it's so good. Love Debbie Sue, and her channel is growing well. It is growing. Mine started growing again, and I'm grateful for that. My last video, I got some subscribers, and these are helping with the watch time hours. You know, getting real close to that first milestone of 3,000 hours. Real close. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I guess I could do a later Friday live at the pool. My brother and sister-in-law have this beautiful pool. You could sit out there and y'all could look at the pool in the background. Yes. All right. I don't even know what to call you, Timo. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by. Is it Felix? Mrs. G. Kathleen's Place 71. Hello, Kathleen. Happy Monday. Hi, Kathleen. I didn't call her name. So, Kathleen Cheryl has two channels now. So, and that's wow. um, I I thought for just a little bit of starting a second channel to do like health and like hair and health. I didn't know what to call it. Uh, Health and hair. Rhonda's health and hair. How's that? I could find another H. Health, hair, and so they're saying hi to Felix, Cat. Cheryl's multitasking with channels. She is balling, lol. Kristen said, okay, I have to make a phone call. I'll see you later. Bye, Kristen. Bye. I'll see you later. I hope so. Don't flake on me. I'll be there. So, yeah, I had kicked that around and I thought, I can barely keep up with the one I got. You know, that one would be real easy for me. You talk about hair and, hair products and what they do and all of that sort of stuff. Felix, I'm from Australia and I'm new here. What is this live stream about? A little bit of everything and a little bit of nothing, Felix. Humor. Yeah, no telling what we'll talk about. We watch a YouTuber there from Australia. We might talk about koala poo smelling like eucalyptus. That's for you. Oh, we've got someone going um, little nuts. So just hanging out together, checking in, starting the week, kicking off Mondays. Health, hair, and humor. That's good, Cheryl. That would be it. Rhonda's health, hair, and humor. Jacket, please. Uh, so um, I don't just make anybody mods on my channel, Mr. Pack Rummer. I don't know you. I think I've seen you around. Hey, RC, how are you? So, um, how are you this evening? Well, Pack, come into a few of my lives, and I do Wednesday night at 7, and I try to do Monday, Friday, sometime in the morning before 10. And, I'm on here 30 minutes. I've been on here an hour, but my goal is at least 30 minutes. RC said had a wild weekend. It was hot and started a new hobby, playing DJ. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So, hot. What's hot to you? Aren't you in Washington State? What's hot to you? Where are you? You're up there, Seattle? Up there somewhere. So, Kathleen said it's not polite to ask to be a moderator, especially when the host has many. And I do have a lot because it's really great when you're a moderator and there's other people on the live that you want to check out their channel. So all you have to do is click their name, go to their channel, and you can check out their channel. So it does. 90 degrees, that is hot. That's hotter than it was here yesterday and going to be today. So that's pretty warm. So RC said many homes don't have ACs. Yeah, when you're up there in that area, yeah, Canada and all of that, they don't. Colorado, a lot of places up in the mountains in Colorado don't have air conditioning, but we can't do that around here. We have to have air. It's too hot. And then if it rains, then it gets humid. So, yeah, back to the weatherman again. Yeah, Pack said nice. Yeah, but well, I didn't manifest those other people. They haven't come in yet. Tracy with an IE and Pam. And who else did I say? Kathleen. A lot of homes have AC here. In the summer, it gets hot. Yeah, yeah. My friend that lives in Canada through there, they have air conditioning because it gets pretty warm. It gets like, um, well, between, like around average around 35 Celsius, which is hot, hot, hot. That's the way it gets here. She'll we Marco Polo, she'll Marco Polo and she'll say, I just checked your weather. We're hotter here than y'all are. Wow. Now, it doesn't take, I rarely, rarely in the winter did we get colder than what they were. No, hardly ever. But they do get as warm or warmer than we are here, according to the weather. Dora the Explorer. Yeah, she's from Australia. I don't know if that guy's still here that zoomed through that was from Australia. Cheryl said Pac Romer is from Pakistan. He's a great content creator. Okay, I'll have to check him out. Pakistan. Yeah, I knew some people from Pakistan. I lived in Saudi Arabia for a year, so there's a lot of Pakistanis there. So, yeah. Yep. What language do you speak? I know some Arabic. So, Peck Romer is from Pakistan. He's a great content creator. So, he's saying hello to Kathleen's place. What do you got going on today, Kathleen? You feeling a little better? My husband's sitting over there. So, Kathleen said, "Hey, Pat Romer, how are you?" I think I have seen your channel back. Hmm, yeah, I think I have. Yeah. So, yeah, Dora's from Australia. I watched, she was playing her drum the other, it was afternoon, but it was morning for her with the sunrise, doing a chit chat with Kelly Day. Teacher Kelly is what time are you doing that? I can't remember what time it is mine. All right, what flag is that? Gauze. Is that Gazdi? Yeah. Where are you from? Welcome in. Like I said, good morning everywhere. It's morning here. We've had Australia, Pakistan, Canada, 2 p.m. my time, I believe 4 p.m. your time. Might be 3. I think you're only an hour ahead of me, Kathleen. That's Turkey. Okay, Turkey. Now we got Turkey. What time is it in Turkey? Let's see. Is that about 13 hours ahead of us? Oh, I can't remember. It is 10, almost 10:15, Kathleen. So, what time is it for you, Kathleen? Yeah, that's something that I've learned being on YouTube is the time zones. So, only an hour difference. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Because when we did, when you interviewed me, that I remember it's 9:13. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now, is Pam in your time zone, or is she an hour earlier than you? 2 hours. No, that would make her the same as Tracy. So you have to learn everyone's. A lot of creators are in Eastern time zone. So Cheryl's in Eastern time zone. Where is Pam? I don't know. I keep calling her name out. Pam. Hey, Pam. Come on in, Pam. I called Dr. Ninja Turtle. He showed up. So, yep. I don't know. But, with YouTube, you never know, even though you're subscribed to somebody and they go live, you don't always get the notification that they're live. So, you know, um, what's her channel name? Pam's, oh, Pam's Stories for Humans, isn't it? Pam's Stories for Humans. Yeah, there, there's the cameo. I think it's hard for Pam because her son is home. Is he home? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Luke, Luke to Jesus or Jesus. Jesus. Luke. Loopy. Is that Loopy? I don't know these names. Welcome in. 1999. Hello. QT. Pam is a cutie. I love her soft, just, I don't know, that voice and her demeanor and her countenance. And it's just, you know, it's soothing. Mrs. G, you still hanging out in the bushes? Your dog is so cute. She is, isn't she? I think she went out inside with my husband. No more cameos. I think both of them went in. They've abandoned me out here in my backyard with the green grass. Oh, Cheryl said, you're getting people in today from all over the world. Some don't have channels. I sure am. That's why I say good morning everywhere. They're from everywhere. Still here listening and working. Working away, slave driving. Yeah. I I have yeah, I have to go to work at 11. I have a telehealth appointment at 11. So, I kept thinking, I I gotta get on there. I gotta get on there. If I do an hour, there's a blue jay right there. A male blue jay. They've been I have a bunch of blue jays right now. And they have been all over the yard. Male and females. It's funny, the males are the ones with all the colors. And the females are these like muckly dun looking little things. I think I don't know if cardinals are the same way, but I know blue jays are like that. They have the same shape head and body and everything, but they're just kind of uh, muckly dun color. That's what my granny. That's a word by my granny. Muckly dun. Kathleen said, "That's the best. I love getting to know people from everywhere across this world. Isn't that phenomenal? I mean, it is phenomenal." Um, yeah, Skeeter didn't like being in the house, so I'm his person. But he's so short, it's hard for him to make a cameo unless I pick him up. Cheryl said I had a telehealth appointment with my doctor and he was a no show. I should have sent him a bill. You should have. He'd have sent you a bill if you no showed. Yeah, it's important. I have had some clients, telehealth clients, that have told me that they change, their therapist didn't show up. So they changed therapist. I would too, you know. Now I understand, if I had an emergency, then, as soon as I could, I would email that client and tell them I had an emergency. I would apologize and try to reschedule as quick as I could. So that's what I would do. But I don't know. Yeah, you should have sent him a bill, Cheryl. Man, I've got mosquito bites. They're buzzing around me, but they're not because I got my mosquito stuff going. I don't need any more mosquito bites. I guess that's an occupational hazard for creators of doing lives outside. Mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. Jesus, are you from Brazil? First time here on this channel. Welcome in. Did I pronounce it right? Jesus? One of the songs that I first used in DJing is Plastic by New Order. It has a banging intro and enough space to seg into another banger. That's great, RC. I love music. I have the most beautiful wardrobe. Uh, yeah, keep my clothes. If I liked it and wore it a lot, I have trouble getting rid of it. That's part of the problem, Ninja. You know, I wished I'd have been that frugal with my money in a retirement account when I was young, like I was with my clothes. You know, if it's something that's really nice, leather. I have a lot of leather too, Daryl. You know, if you ride a bike, you've got leather. Oh, and then if it's something that's like timeless and linen stuff like that, I keep it. That's you know, and I've just really gotten real serious about getting rid of some stuff. The declutter. It is a dilemma. It is a dilemma. The declutter, and so and I've done really good. Moved in a little bit bigger house and had more space and room, but I didn't fill it up with more stuff. It was like enough stuff, you know, and I try to do if I get new stuff, old stuff has to go out. You need to be more frugal with your retirement accounts. Yes, yes. I'm like, what retirement accounts? I have a prudent reserve, and I'm looking at some high yield um, savings account, and I'm looking at one. I think it's Ally and SoFi pay the highest, but Ally pays a little less, but they don't require any amount to deposit to where SoFi does. But Ally has what's called buckets. Like if I wanted to save, I could put, here's my quarterly taxes, and they would earn high yield, and here's my vacation money, and here's my prudent reserve, and you put them in buckets, but it's all in the same account. I'm doing some research, Ninja. I don't know if you know anything about that sort of stuff, but I have a high yield checking account, and I can it earns 3.44, but at Ally it's 3.5. With SoFi it's 4, but you have to deposit $5,000 a month, direct deposit. And I'm like, no, I don't have that. Um, um, Ninja says, I have no prudent reserve. I'm slowly building it. Yeah, I do have a prudent reserve, but I have no retirement funds. And I would like to um, get something, even as old as I am, to get something going. Because um, what is a good return? Those are high returns, Kathleen. Um, because a regular savings account, you earn below 1% on it. Just a regular savings account. But a high yield, you should get like 3.5 and 4 is pretty good right now. And, I mean, um, and because it is a savings account, it's not like if I had, say I had, I like to use round numbers, so I'm going to use $1,000, and I put that $1,000 in a year CD. Well, I can't touch it at all, and it earns approximately the same. There are some retirement funds that pay 8 to 10%. Uh, the riskier, like if you stock market, if you are in high risk stuff, it pays more, upwards to even but first trillionaire. Can you imagine? No, ma'am. I can't imagine a million. I have made six figures before, you know, had a six-figure job. But Cheryl, no way. No way. It's unbelievable. And so, and that's just, you would have to research that stuff because when it comes to investments, I'm not, I'm learning. I'm beginning to learn. That's why I listen to Ninja. And I have a pretty good snowball going with a little bit of debt that I have that I want to get paid off. And so Ninja said, I am a $10 heir. I'm a not a heir. Oh, that's funny, Ninja. I'm full of air, hot air. Oh, Mrs. G said 7 minutes with Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl, I saw that. That's it's just you know, um, I don't know. That's more money than what you know what to do with. I can't even fathom that. Um, you know, so the Air Force Base is running their routine exercises this morning, so it adds a little flavor. I don't know. I found out that on lives that are on your like this, YouTube drowns out some of the background noise. Some people say they can hear the birds, but um, yeah, I don't even know how to spell it. Cheryl said I have $6 on me. Well, we don't carry cash like we used to. I wish he would send us some of his money. Isn't that the truth, Mrs. G? Yo, Elon, I'm over here in Texas. Hit me up, right? So, oh, but I don't know. So I'm content, and I have a lot to be. I am snowballing my debt payoff as well. We are in this together. We sure are, Ninja. And I'm, I don't know if you've heard me say that I was just working 2 days. Well, I've added about 4 hours to Tuesday because they needed someone delegated on a day to see veterans. And so, because they're veterans, I agreed to see them. And I had been praying about God increasing my income, and I did it because, you know, they serve the country and they need some counseling, and I can do that. And I get paid from the Veterans Administration, and it has increased my income because they pay higher. And so I'm going to, all that increase, it goes into that snowball, Daryl. And, that's kind of, I'm not a big fan of Dave Ramsey. I did used to follow his stuff a lot, and I agree with the snowball method, and I've used some of his stuff like the envelope method, and but it's almost punitive, and since that was part of my financial stuff is doing without and depriving myself, it played into my character defects. So 500K would put me in a good place. It doesn't even have to be 1 million. I'd live a simple and comfortable life. Isn't that the truth? 5K, you could, if it's invested right, the return on that would be, it would be enough to supplement your Social Security. So, well, I'm going to have to get off of here. It's been 50 minutes. I need to eat something before I do my telehealth um, appointment. But I hope y'all have a great Monday, and I hope you have a blessed week. Um, God is good, and yeah, and all the time, all the time. So. Ninj said, I don't follow him. I'm more a fan of Chris Hogan on retirement. Yeah. Um, what is the guy? Raj, what is his name? Him and the Budgetista. I kind of like, they're not as punitive. So Mrs. G said, it's been nice chatting, Rhonda. It sure has. And y'all have a great day. And remember to be you on purpose.